A very welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here with a new video about a new scholarship, that is Türkiye Burslari scholarship for the year 2025. First of all, I'm really sorry for not having uploaded any videos for past 3 months. I have been quite busy with my studies, and I hope so I will continue uploading this type of video on regular basis, inshallah. And I will try to be consistent with these videos. So this scholarship is has been announced by the Turkey and Turkish government announced this scholarship every year, and so it's basically for fully funded undergraduate degree, for the master's degree, and for the PhD programs. So any of you who is willing to pursue any of these degrees in Turkey, they should apply on this. This is a wonderful opportunity. A brief summary of this is a government funded programs. And as you already know, Turkish universities are among the top universities in the world. So it's a very lovely and very amazing opportunity for the students to pursue a degree in a first class universities. And you will be acquainted by the environment of Turkey, and it's quite beautiful as well. Now, if you see some of the scholarship details, uh, uh, I will quickly go through all these details. Basically, the country is Turkey. Study level is for the undergraduate, masters, and the PhD. It's open to all countries, so any citizen of any countries, or every citizen of every country are eligible for these scholarship programs. Undergraduate is basically for 4 to 6 year. Master's degree is approximately for 2 years, and PhD expands from 4 to 5 years. One additional point that I would think that is important to mention here is 1 year language course, and that I believe is very beneficial for the students who is most of the courses in these scholarship programs are taught in Turkish language. So if you are pursuing a course that is being taught in Turkish language, then you have to complete 1 year course of Turkish language, and that's very good opportunity, because you will have a skill of a foreign language, and that will basically age in your profile. So it's not a bad deal to have a 1 year Turkish course. The other alternative is that you can choose English dot course. So basically, there are the courses in this scholarship that for which the medium of instruction is English. So you can choose those courses as well. Now, if you can see the criteria, it's basic criteria. For the undergraduate degree, you should have 70% minimum. Masters, they require 75%. Even in the case of masters and PhD, it depends from which country you are coming. Some have the different marking criteria. In India, we have a different marking criteria. In Pakistan, we have a different marking criteria. So it depends on university to university. So it's important to see how your university marks, and you can check its basic. 75% is not that very high degree, but it's still above average. And then you have certain age limits. You cannot apply undergraduate degree for the undergraduate degree if your age limit is over 21 years, and if you have crossed 30 years, you can't apply for the master's degree, and if you have crossed 35 years, you can't apply for the PhDs. So these are the basic eligibility criteria, and those students who are already in Turkey are either funded by the government, or the self-funded. They are not eligible to apply for this scholarship, because these are the scholarship that is basically aimed to attract people across the different part of the world. So those who are already in Turkey are not eligible, basically. um, Required documents, these are these are documents are very basics, and you should have these documents before applying to any scholarship. Basically your passports, your photos, passport size photos, your academic transcripts, your diplomas. And some courses do requires these exams like GRE, GMAT. So you should have these when you apply. I will show this on the original website of Turkish government, Türkiye Burslari basically. And under every course you will see there is an option of either this course requires GRE or GMAT or not. So it will be mentioned in is it compulsory or not. So in that case, if it is compulsory, you should have a GRE, GMAT, whatever the course course requirement is. Another important thing is the language test. The language test, basically the IELTS, you have to show the IELTS or TOEFL, but still these tests are not compulsory in every courses. These are depends this depends on which courses you are applying for. So you should have a look at the courses that you are applying. I will show you in few minutes how to apply by going through original websites. But before that, I'm trying to give you basics about this scholarship. Again, the research proposal, if you are applying for the master's degree, then you should have a research proposal in your mind. It is not the final one. They don't accept from you to have a final dissertation, but it should be in a draft sense. And the more good your research proposal is, the more chances you have to get into this wonderful opportunity. uh, Scholarship benefits, these are not bad, I think, because you will be getting 700 Turkish lira in undergraduate, 950 in masters, and 1400 in Turkish in PhDs. And apart from that, you have a full tuition waiver, fees waiver, and then you have a round trip airplane ticket. So you will be getting tickets free of cost from once from coming from your home country to Turkey, and one after you completed after you complete your studies and goes back to your home country. Health insurance is covered under this scholarship, and a 1 year Turkish language course that I already mentioned is very amazing opportunity for person to learn the Turkish language, that because that's what add to your CVs, that skill is basically going to add in your CVs, and that is really good for your future academic or future profile anywhere you want to go. uh, no so obviously the important thing is the deadline, which is 20th of February. That is not too far. It's like we are still having 23 days around to complete our application. Don't wait for the last deadline. If you are very interested in this scholarship, you should apply as soon as possible. So you should have started this, and after watching this video you should have completing all your required documents and everything that this scholarship needs. So let's go back to our on the website of this scholarship, and we will see there. So this is the website. So you will be after if you type Türkiye Burslari on your Chrome page, you will find this page, and after you put your you have to register. If you are going applying for the first time, you have to register. I have already registered, so my ID and passwords are there already, so you have to log in. And after you log in into that, you will have some personal information. So these are the on the left side of your tab of your web page, you will see some details about your family information, your contact, your education information, your activities. You should have filled this these details, and you should take time to fill this, because these are the information that the scholarship the scholarship assessment will be looking at. So they will be assessing these information, your academic activities, your language proficiency, your work experience, your extra curricular activities. So these are the information you should have taken time to fill this. Now if you go through each of this, this is some of the personal details: your contacts, your education information, what you need to do, what you need to fill in your middle school, your high school, your associate degree. So associate degree in most of the cases in the subcontinent, in India and Pakistan and Bangladesh, these does not apply. There is a bachelor degree, there's a postgraduate degree if you are obviously applying for the PhDs. And then you have so if you choose any of these, you will get those information that you have to fill. And you know these are the, if in case of if you are facing any problem in filling this gap, filling this information, you can just ask in the comment box. I will try to help you in that, because if I go through each of these, this will take a very long, this will turn this video very long. That would not be good to the people who are looking for a concise information. Now this is the language details that you should have put in, what kind of language or what languages you already know. This will be this will be an important step assessing your information, assessing your application, your work experience, your academic qualification. Now you can see these are the academic qualifications that are specifically required for the exams like GRE and GMAT. So in case you are applying for the course that requires you to have a GRE GMAT, then you will be uploading those documents by clicking on add button, and subsequently following those steps. Social activities is very important, because I believe that this is where these are the extracurricular activities. If you have done any volunteering, if you have done any projects on your own or by the university or your previous university, or say in your case, or school. So you should have mentioned those projects and those details, because those are very critical, those are very vital for your application. They are going to assess this in your case. Turkey experience is basically, have you visited Turkey or not. You should have already knowing these details. And now if you go to the home page after filling these all this information, I want to make you clear at this point that you should have filled all these details, and you will see this blue tick in every section of your information. That is basically implying that you have completed all this information in a correct way. If you have if you find this kind of sign with a yellow tick, it means that you haven't filled these details. So you should have all these blue ticked in order to apply for the for any course. In my case, it is not showing blue tick, because the course which I am applying, which I haven't applied in any course. So I haven't uploaded any GRE or GMAT test. So in my case, it is showing yellow. Social activities, because I don't have much of the extracurricular activities. I'm recommending you guys to have these. So this is showing yellow tick in my case. And my application is where you can see all the application that you have updated, that you have applied for in the past years. So if you go to the home page, then you see associate degree, then you see bachelor's degree, master's degree, and PhDs. So in whatever course you are applying for, you just have to click on that. Let's suppose you are applying for the bachelor's degree, then you will see The deadline is 20th of February, undergraduate scholarship program, and then arts scholarship programs. If you are applying for the master's degree, then you will have these options. So arts scholarship programs are the programs that are basically eligible for students who are pursuing a degree in arts, in calligraphy, in in all kind of arts. So that courses are not simple theoretical social sciences. So if you are applying for the social sciences or sciences, those theoretical studies, uh, that does not include arts and aesthetics. So you should have chosen this graduate scholarship program. Now if you see the PhD, this is the same, the deadline is same. And let me only in case of research scholarship this is different. If you see the graduate scholarship program in PhD, let me show you how you can apply. Now if you just click on the apply program, then you will see they ask for information to be accepted. Then you click on I accept, and another page opens. So I have already mentioned the thing is, before applying on this any of these courses, you should have mentioned all the details correctly. If you have if you have done any mistake in your details, firstly edit your details and then apply for the scholarship. Because when at the moment you apply for the scholarship, your details, your unedited details uh, will be will be examined. So you should have very clear in mind that first create all the informations, write all the information in correct way, and then after then you should apply for any scholarship that you want or any programs that you are intended to. Now this is the condition they are asking for, just the same condition that I have mentioned earlier. This is the documents for the PhD. Now I am showing you the PhD one, so you can check the master's degree as well. And this process are more or less same. Now if you can see, they are requiring a student certificate, transcripts, identification document, that is basically your passports, your photographs. These are the documents they are requiring. Optional document, you can see examination result like GRE. These are optional. No, basically that depends on your course that you are applying for. Language proficiency, and then employment certificates. These are the and the reference letters are very important. You should upload this reference letter by your supervisor, by your teacher, by your professor that you have studied in the past, under which I think you already know this reference letter. So you can apply. If you ask, if you have any queries how to write, how to ask the professor and how to ask for the reference letter, just write on the comment box. I will make a video on that. That is not too hard. Now if you have to just accept this condition, and just click on the save button. Then another page opens. That is very important. Now it is basically to add what kind of preferences you are adding to, I mean to say which course you are applying for. So you have the option of adding preferences. I'm not sure, it's like you can choose 12 universities and department at most. So you have 12 options. You can choose 12 universities at most, and 12 courses. Like, if you see now what kind of area, what kind of department you are applying for. Let's say you are applying for um, Islamic history, for example. Now if you are applying for Islamic university, you can see this is Marmara University. So Marmara University and Ankara University is basically offering a PhD degree in Islamic history under the Graduate School of Social Science. But if you see the language here, it is it is in Turkish, Turkce. So if you are the one who is not willing to pursue a PhD in Turkish language, it's better not to choose this, because ultimately, if you are planning to, if you have a vision, or if you are, if you have planned to go back to your home country and work there, so you should choose English. And if you have if you are willing to live in Turkey, to work in Turkey, that's absolutely fine for you to choose Turkish language. So and now if you click on this red button, you can see what kind of documents they are requiring. Either they require um, any any if you see, let me see this now if you can, no, just let me see. So what like TOEFL or IELTS, are they requiring or not? So what's the problem is with that? I'm not sure. Just wait for a minute. It's not showing right now. So no problem. It's I think there are some issues with the website as well. It's not showing the whole page what they require. Like it is half written. Master's degree in Kalam, having master's degree. So basically, you will have the documents that you need to upload. If that is in case, let's suppose they are in need of GMAT, then it is ticked here. So in case it is not ticked, it means they are not requiring GMAT from you in that course. And most of the courses in the social sciences, they don't require GMAT. Basically they require IELTS test. And even you can exempt from the IELTS if you have previously studied in a university or a college where the medium of instruction was English. So you can provide English proficiency certificate from your college, authorized by your college, and they can waiver those IELTS requirements. So I can make video on that as well. I am planning to make some videos on important things like a statement of purpose um, and a letter of recommendation, and obviously the IELTS proficiency, how to exempt from that. But for now, if you see, so you can choose 12 universities. Now if I choose, like for example, I choose this. Now if you see, most of the courses in Turkish language, so you have to find those courses if you are willing to apply in English. So you have to find those, like, see, this is New Media and Communication, Ibn Khaldun University, and this is English J. So you, this is an option of English language, so you can choose this and you can save here. Now if you see, it's popping here now. And if you see, this is your first choice, and now you can add other courses as well. For example, if you are adding this, now just add this here, and you will, it will be showing here. The first one is your New Media Communication, and second is your Basic Communication. So this is your first choice, this is your second choice. Okay. Now if you go further, you just have to save this, and you will land, on the next page, that is I think letter of intent. uh, yeah, it's letter of intent. Now you have to write some sections. It is basically your statement of purpose. Now you have to, what you can do in this case, you have to read all these sections in details and write a statement of purpose, basically explaining what you are, what are your academic and social experience, why you are applying for the Turkey, and all these information you should have written on this. So in my case, I think I will suggest you to start writing this, because this takes time, and you have almost 20 days. so you can you finish this in 10 days, write these in other in words, in Microsoft Words or Pages, and you can then paste on this. You can just copy this question on Microsoft Word, and be I would suggest one thing: be very personal to this, because the more you are personal with your experiences, the more the chances is that your application would be assessed by the scholarships committee. Now, after the letter of intent, you will have the option to choose interview location. So in which country you are staying and the city you prefer, you can choose. Like, if you are if you are for example in India, or in for example in let's say Pakistan, so you can choose where you are going to appear in the interview, for example in Islamabad. Now if you see reference information, now this is very important. You should add the reference here. Now if you read this, it is recommended that those you will list as a referee must be well acquainted with you. So however, you may proceed your application regardless of their confirmation. uh, she will be informed automatically that they are listed as a referee. uh, okay, so what's here, what they are asking, that you should have added references here, like professor's name, their surname, their phone, their email address, and their email address should be their official one, not their personal. Official one, it means that where they are teaching, or the university where they are appointed as a professor, they have a separate email ID, their company name, their positions, and then you can upload a reference letter, and you can get a reference letter from them on their letterhead, uh, and then you can take this and take this, and then you can save this. Now what happens that these references, when you put their email ID, they will just confirm from their supervisor, from your supervisor, from your referees, that you have named them as a referee of yours. So what you can do is that you inform them in advance that I am taking your reference letter. Firstly, you go to your possible potential referees, and you ask them to give the reference letter. They are very generous to give these references later, and then ask them that you will be getting the mail from the Türkiye Burslari. You just have to accept that. They are just confirming that this is these information, these references are legitimate. Now after you provided reference information, for example, if you save this, okay, if you save, let's say, like I put random things. Okay, now if you see scholarship programs, now this is basically some of the requirements, like IELTS and TOEFLs they require. uh, you know so as I already said, that you don't have to don't have to give IELTS requirements if you have already completed your degrees in English as a medium of your instruction. You can put that, but in some cases they requires, because if you see if I have shown you uh, mm, the subjects and the universities option in the preference section, there is a mention that it's compulsory to give IELTS. So in courses that are really compulsory, then you have to put IELTS. But in courses there is an optional possible, then you don't need to put those scholarship. Now in this case, now if you see, this is two scholarship. Now this is merit scholarship programs. So what you need to do here, you have to choose both. Even you have to choose both three, because these are the scholarship. They are merging 2 3 scholarship in them. and you just have to put yes in all these scholarships. So they are not they are basically separate, but they have they have come together to fund this project. Now if you see in the summary of application, okay, you will see all the details. Like, just a minute, let me just put this. So it's not working right now. I'm not sure why it's not working. Yes, yes, then yes, and in case of yes, yeah, then you just put to save, and then you have a summary of application. So this is the summary, in which courses you are applying, in which scholarship you are applying for, your letter of intent. All this information will be here, right here, and you can just check all these details for the last time, that every information is correct, and then you need to have just I think submit, yeah, application. Then you just need to have submit this button. So I have already explained all the details. uh, if you have any question, any queries, put that in the comment box. I will try to answer as soon as possible. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really thankful to you. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get an update. Whatever upload video I upload, you get the notification. Thank you so much.